Merry Nickmas! Because my name's Nick. This was kind of a shit year for Nintendo. I mean, we know this is the calm before the storm, but normally you kind of expect it to be pretty bad. Like with the end of the Wii U, no one gave a shit at all about those games coming out. This year, there was some genuine hype around most of them, which then felt more disappointment because a lot of the games were very bad. They were. So let's kind of just do a little year in review. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time, and I'm going to complain a lot. So the first game that came out was Another Code Recollection. I didn't play that one. I want it, but like, maybe after it gets a discount. But the game I started my year off with was Pain. The big issue I have with this game is just kind of its existence. You know, like, yeah, I guess you could have remade it. Now, if we really want to get in this psychological debate of, is a bad game better than no game at all? Sure. Hell, is this even a bad game? It's just kind of like underwhelming. It's pretty much as if they just said, hey, Mario and Donkey Kong, the original Game Boy Advance game, is now available on Nintendo Switch Online. You'd be like, oh, okay. But no, look, they did a graphical overhaul. Alright. It's pretty much the same. Before we even get to this next game, let's make one thing clear. See this? This is not pink. It's like salmon. It looks like, it's like Patrick. Patrick's not pink. But of course, I picked that up the same day as I picked up this garbage, Princess Peach Showtime. You could say, well, Nick, what were you expecting? And I would say, not much. Even when this game was announced, I think everyone was like, what the hell is this? Like, it just looked weird. It didn't look like a 3D or a 2D platformer. It just kind of had this pseudo, like, loss of identity. And when you play it, you realize, oh, that's because there is no identity. They try and do this thing where Peach is everything, but everything also plays exactly the same pretty much. It's a lot of, oh, look, she's Western girl. You hit the A button to do the whip. That's great. And then she's the sword fighter, and you hit the A button to do the sword. You see what I mean? It's not like, God forbid, Wario Masters of Disguise, where his disguises are actually unique and different and serve a purpose for, like, a giant map for puzzle solving. Why the hell did I bring that up for my point? This game is what I like to refer to as shit. It is. It's terrible. There are now 2 Princess Peach games, and both of them suck. She deserves better. While not technically Nintendo, I still also got the Apollo Justice trilogy because I love the Phoenix Wright games, and I wanted to play them with my girlfriend. We got through Apollo, and then we did a case of Dual Destinies, and she didn't like the 3D. Okay. The trilogy aside, I think that the 3DS Phoenix Wright games are super underrated. Like, I personally went back and started replaying Spirit of Justice, and a lot of the cases there are so much fun. And to that point, how do you not like the 3D? The characters are so much more expressive. It's maybe it's just because we played the original trilogy, and so you're used to a certain art style, and it gets changed up, and it's, oh no! Endless Ocean Luminous came out. Believe it or not, I didn't pick it up. I know, shocker! But what did I pick up on, like, the same hour of its release? Oh! If there's one thing 2024 gave us, it was shocking announcements, right? Like, Metroid Prime 4, Beyond, Okami's sequel. And this game even coming out is just unfathomable. How does it play? Amazing, because it's one of the best RPGs of all time. It looks great. It could perform a little better, and I'm really hoping maybe the Switch 2 helps with that. But I'm just going to come out and say it right now. If we're talking about games that came out this year, easily my game of the year. Which I know is a cop-out, but what else was it going to be? Princess Peach? Now we go into Nintendo's summer games. And I wrote them down because I didn't remember what they are, because I didn't buy any of them. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, $60 fucking for a 3DS game that added no features. The Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Okay. You would only get it, pretty much, if you didn't have Nintendo Switch Online and can already play these NES games. But you also have the fact that you kind of need Nintendo Switch Online to do a lot of the things in this game. So why the fuck would you buy this? I get it, like, it's pretty cheap, and if you wanted the physical version, like, it came with a cool collector's bonus, I guess? Then the game that people were anticipating for a long time, that then got turned out to be revealed as Emio the Smiling Man, was just something that happened. That's pretty much what it was. It was Nintendo's making an M-rated game. Oh, it's that. But now it's time for Nintendo's holiday releases. Sucks. I recorded this long-ass video about me ranting about this game, and I never uploaded it because that's kind of all it was. It was just a rant. So here's what I'll say. Your main mechanic is garbage. Do you remember exploring the underground in Tears of the Kingdom, and every, like, 5 seconds you'd have to throw one of the light bulbs? And so you go into your inventory, you scroll all the way to it, and then you throw it, right? And then you just keep doing that process where you have to do the one bar, scroll the inventory, throw it, right? That's this. Every time you want to place something down, you have to go in the fucking, like, 1x1 slide wheel. And it's so annoying and tedious. You put an enemy down to fight another enemy, and you just sit back and you just kind of watch it. You can't really do anything. There's a sword, but you can barely sometimes use it. Why? I have a lot more I want to say, but I won't. Maybe I will another time. But instead, I got things I want to say about this game right here. This Mario Party has 7 fucking boards, and miraculously, all 7 of them are really good. They're really well made, and there's not really one where I'm like, oh, not this fucking board. That being said, good lord, the minigames suck. I did the math. There's like 40 minigames. They want to sell it like, let's see, 112 minigames, says the back of the box. Okay, well, in that 112 minigames, you're also counting the Koopathlon, you're also counting the one Bowser minigame, you're also counting duels, you're also counting the Jamboree minigames. So you take all that out, you're pretty much left with 40. So you see a lot of the same minigames, and they're not that good. And that's my problem with this game. This is the 3rd Mario Party on the Switch, and it technically has the least amount of mini-games that you'll find in a basic game of Mario Party throughout all of the entries. So why would you not have a, like, hey, if you have the original Super Mario Party installed on your Switch, you can get a collection of those mini-games to play in with these boards, or same thing with Superstars, right? That's what I would think. So then I'm plagued with, oh man, I really want to play Western Land, but dear God, if I have to play that one stupid fucking duel mini game where you have to roll the ball and knocks over the bowling pins, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. And now we end off the year with Mario and Luigi Brothership. I just started playing this game because I picked it up late at Costco, and I have, like, no impression of it. Like, I'm just saying, think about how the first 3 Mario and Luigi games start, right? The first one is Peach essentially gets bombed every time she curses. The other one, they go back in time. And then the third one, they get sucked up inside of Bowser. So, like, you're really hooked from the get-go. Dream Team, they just kind of show up and are like, hey, pillows. And that's the same thing with this one. They just kind of, like, get warped to a random world and are like, all right, outlets, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it plays fine. Like, the gameplay is alright, but I've gone to the first 2 worlds, and nothing's really happened, you know? Like, it doesn't really seem like there's a story or a reason why they're doing this. It's just kind of, hey, Mario and Luigi are there. Lucky us. Now, those are the games that came out this year. I also want to go over 3 games that I played this year. The first one was Detective Pikachu Returns. I played the original on the 3DS, so I knew exactly what to expect with this game. I played the introduction, the first case, and then I fucking threw it on my shelf. Then I played Pikmin 4. This is one of the best games. Straight up. This is my game of the year. I know it came out last year, but I played it this year. this is my game of the year. Holy hell, is it good? Is everything about it good? Did they take what made Pikmin 3 like the best of the series and just say that game sucks? This right here is fucking amazing. And then I also played WarioWare. It's WarioWare. It's fun. That's kind of it. Not much more to say about it, but that's okay. I liked it. So that's 2024. It could have been your 2024 too. What was your favorite game? If it was anything other than this, then you have bad taste. Sorry, Merry Christmas. I mean, shit, Merry Nickmas. Merry Nick.